Prof,
yes.
From an economist's point of view, 16% VAT on petroleum products, is that too high?
Yes, it is, because given the context of doing business, you ask even that traders are complaining how it's going to affect them. You have to know that Kenyans are almost 89% traders. And trading has got three main costs. One, cost of goods sold. Where will you buy them from? They will go up. Secondly, operating cost. Movement, fuel, that will be highly costly. Third, cost of capital. The government is borrowing 20 billion shillings every Thursday from the local market. So they are competing with the Kenyans for that source of capital. So that will become trouble. And also look at this country. We proposed in the memorandum by saying, if you come from Mandera, do you know the farthest point from Mombasa in this country is Mandera? So with that increment, Mandera will pay the highest in fuel. Mandera already has got some very clear disadvantages. The municipal measurement shows that 20.7% of people in Mandera are under poverty. Of course, Turkana does 45.7% are in poverty. When they are receiving fuel last, remember, I used to live in a place called Tarasa. You used to read a newspaper 3 days after the paper. There was no internet connectivity, there was no phone connectivity.
Right. So
you are disadvantaged. Even fuel comes latest and they are very expensive. We are talking about equalization fund. You cannot equalize that thing using that equalization fund. So I'm trying to say the government could have looked at, if I was president, I could have looked at this economy very differently, because the economy of Nairobi is not the same as the economy of Mandera and Turkana. And they have not found a way to support those people in a way that they can actually find life worth living. And I can tell you, with those figures they are looking at, people in Migori, only 6% poverty. They are not compared to the guys who have 45% poverty. Fuel will be the same, you understand? So for me, I find it punitive, and the fact that Nairobi could have actually been told even to pay 1 shilling more per person in Nairobi, you could push that benefit to Mandera or to Turkana to help people to come out of poverty. That survey, which is done by Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, why do we pay Kenya National Bureau of Statistics so much money to run statistics that we cannot use to make economic decisions? So what I'm trying to say here is that the government is focusing on politics, feeding itself, and not really concerned about solving people's economic situation. As an economist, we believe that a government should spend to the point of even having budget deficit to keep everybody consuming basic needs. Because when basic needs are not being consumed, economy cannot grow. And the most important thing you have to look there, Ben, with Uhuru's economic, let's say, budget and the rest, the economy was projected to grow at 6.1%. With this guy, the economy will grow at, the budget policy statement, which is a PBS, is going to grow at 5.6%, down from 6.1%. Yet, the taxes have gone up, the budget has gone up, but the growth has gone down, which means that we are paying more for low growth. The other budget, we are going to pay less for higher growth. And that's why the Kenya Kwanza government, whatever they are going with it, we wait to see. But as economists, we can predict that it's going to be hard. And I don't believe that running an economy without economists running economy is something decent worth picking as a country. But Kenyans have to pay because we are more political than economics, and we need to be more economists than politicians, and then we can actually have the leaders we deserve.